In this video, I thought I would like to talk about the emotions of people and why they get all these kinds of negative emotions and why they are generally unaware of it. I think it is mainly because human beings are trying to be average and normal. They think that being normal is the path to being happy. They think that it is the safest thing to do, living in the same city, doing the same shit, watching the same stuff, driving the same car, having the same marriage, raising kids, and all that stuff, just to look acceptable in front of other people. And this is what I call as being average, being normal, just to look respectable. And most people are generally unaware of this. Most people are very extroverted and they're not very self-reflective on this. That's why they just go on living their external lives, just asking for approval, asking for recognition, fame, and money just to look respectable, right? And for these people, they're just unaware that there is a deeper aspect of them that wants to be fulfilled. Creativity, or living a life that they want to live, not based on other people's expectations. But they have been shutting down all these little voices so much that they have forgotten all about it. Because, they have spent all their lives just chasing external rewards, external recognition, being out with their friends. And all these activities, they just dumb them down to a level in which they're just completely out of touch with themselves. And I think it has so many deep repercussions on everything. I think it is because I think the reason why people have so many negative emotions over minor things, incidents like road rage, domestic violence in a household, being angry at your kids. I think the majority of the reason all boils down to their deep sense of dissatisfaction with their life. I think because how they live their life, how boring their life is, how conventional their life is, how they have been living according to other people's expectations, all of this kind of spills over to other aspects of their lives. And they're just unaware of it. Like a husband, who just comes home from work, suddenly gets angry over minor things at his wife or his kids. And these people, the wife and the kids, are generally unaware. They don't understand why the husband gets so worked up over small things. They don't understand. But what goes on in that husband's mind is that he's not aware of this, but he's frustrated over the deep sense of meaninglessness in his life, like the sense of powerlessness against the society's expectations. He has no courage to fight against this, and it kind of creates these frustrations in him. And without realizing it, without enough self-introspection, he just vents out his frustrations, lashes out at his kids and his wife, beating them up, and occasionally drinking and all that stuff, just to shut down all these voices. And that's why I think being normal is a sin. Being average and not living out your true potential is a sin. It is because, without realizing it, you are hurting everybody you love, everybody closest to you. So that is my message to all of you. If you don't really want to hurt other people, you just have to live your own life. Just look at the most peaceful man in the world. They are peaceful not because it's in their nature, like they have been born that way. But I do believe that the reason why they are so peaceful is they have been living on their own terms. Like they don't listen to anybody else. They just listen to themselves and stay true to it. They just don't care about what other people think of him. Just look at the historical figures like Lao Tzu, Jesus Christ, Buddha. These figures, they were so peaceful. Not because they were born that way, but they just learned how to not give a shit about what other people think. These people just wander off being hermits, just spreading gospels or something like that. They don't care. These activities are not conventional by any means, but they just did it anyway because it's just true to their natural inclinations. And they were so peaceful about it, right? They didn't have any money, they didn't have any clothes, any belongings, but they were the mentally healthiest, emotionally strongest people in history.